Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing an experience review and an unboxing of the Ray-Ban smart glasses. I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience having ordered these glasses way back in April and kind of been on a little bit of a journey just to get to where we are here today. And so I'll start by saying that we did order these glasses in advance of a job we had coming up where we really wanted to utilize these sort of POV behind the scene features that I think appeal to us photographers. So we placed the order through Ray-Ban's website. The glasses did take quite a while. We had chose first to have them available for store pickup at a local mall. The process from ordering to even having them ship out did take quite a while. They did eventually ship out from China, I believe. And after tracking them for quite a long time, we eventually realized that they were marked as delivered from DHL to a location out in Norwalk, Connecticut. Now that is a different state than the store which I had chose to pick them up from. So of course, not knowing where they were was a little bit of a concern for us, and the fact that we knew that at this point we may not have them in time for the job that we were hoping to have them for, obviously was not something we were super happy about. So we had to place a phone call into Ray-Ban, and what ended up happening was they had to first open an investigation to determine where exactly the glasses had been delivered to. That was going to take a period of time, up to 5 days even. I think it ended up taking a little bit more than a week. But again, in the meantime, we tried to place an expedited order through Ray-Ban for another pair of glasses. Not much was done on the side of Ray-Ban in terms of kind of making up for this mistake. Granted, it could have been that it was DHL's fault, but in the end, we were hoping that they'd be a little bit more understanding of the situation, kind of going a little bit of an extra step, extra mile to take care of us as the customer. Wasn't necessarily the case. We had to place a new order. We ended up having to pay for the expedited shipping in order to get those new pair of glasses in time. We were very adamant about the style of the glasses that we wanted over the phone. We were, confirmed multiple times about the style, which was the black Wayfarer matte with the matte finish. And so that order was placed. We did have to end up paying for the expedited shipping. We did pay quite a bit more than what we had paid for the original order, even though the orders were exactly the same. That's a situation that's still kind of going to play itself out because we will obviously be returning that order. Now, when they did come in, they came in as the wrong style. They came in with the shiny finish, which is not what we had ordered. It's not what we wanted. And so that was a whole nother situation that, again, we're still dealing with. But we needed the glasses. We ended up using the glasses. And, when the time came to replace the order a third time, this was after the investigation had finally completed. Now, again, no one had reached out to us to tell us about the results of that investigation. I had to call on my own about a week later after I first put in the report about the lost package. And so it wasn't until then that someone decided to then update on the status. They said, I see that you were approved for a replacement, no charge, and we have submitted that order for you for the new pair of glasses in the matte finish. Now, of course, my concern at this point was, were the replacement glasses ordered actually going to come in the correct style? And of course, the second part of that is, having seen how the process played out the first time around without expedited shipping, how long was it going to take for the glasses to arrive? Now, I think it followed the same path, came delivered from China, took the same amount of time roughly, which is it was almost about 10 days before it actually even shipped after the order was placed, which to me is quite a long time in today's world for it to actually get put out there, given a tracking number, that sort of thing. But we were patient, we waited. These arrived just last week, right at the end of the week, a couple days ago. And so, we have them here now. I wanted to go through and open them quickly. Long story short is, at the end of the day, it always works out. You just have to be patient. And, although I was able to see that the marking on the box does say matte, I'm a little confident that these will actually be the right pair of glasses. But regardless of the experience we've had just kind of getting the right pair in our hands, the experience we've had actually using them has been really, really positive, really excited about this new piece of gear that we've been able to add, and allows us to kind of, again, document things from my perspective, just an additional way of providing behind the scenes. And I think it's a fun piece of technology, and a lot of cool features here. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox hopefully the correct glasses, and we'll run through just everything that's sort of included here as we get these going here. So again, we have just a couple of, how to safely package your return. I'll have to be utilizing that for the other pair of glasses that we have. Also included here, we have a certificate of authenticity, as well as some form of receipt or packing slip, if you will. Well, actually, let me check that. Let's see. This is just stating that this was a remake, and hopefully these won't have any sort of prescriptions, lenses in there, because that is not, of course, what we would want. So we'll see how this goes as I continue to open and unbox. So here we have the actual package that says Ray-Ban Meta. This is the Wayfarer style. Again, includes glasses, charging case, the cleaning cloth. And here I do see it's got clear lenses, matte black. So again, we didn't order transitions because being a photographer, having a clear view of my camera, the back of my camera as I'm shooting is very important. So I didn't want these to transition to sunglasses when I was outdoors. I think if this was more for personal use, that would definitely be a choice I would consider. However, not for the purpose of being able to see my exposure properly on the back of the camera. So I'm going to go ahead and open these, and we'll continue to keep positive thoughts that they are the right pair. Now, some of the features obviously that we've utilized, obviously the camera feature, the hands-free recording feature. There's some things that are featured with these glasses, like live streaming to Instagram or to Facebook, or I believe WhatsApp as well, which can prove to be valuable. Although I think my initial testing with the WhatsApp sort of view was that if you didn't have a great signal, it was really not a great experience there. But other than that, being able to like take calls, listen to music, the audio quality's been great. So all positive thoughts so far as the user experience has been. The app is pretty straightforward and easy to use. Anything you capture, as long as you're Bluetooth connected to your phone, will auto import, which is great. Import process is very straightforward and simple. Everything's pretty much recorded in vertical format, which is great for social media. So here we have the cleaning cloth. And I believe this is probably going to be another set of instructions. So we have a QR code here if you wanted to swap out, I guess, for prescription lenses, and also a getting started guide just to help you along setting everything up. Now, we see here we got a really nice case that it does come in, sort of like a brown leather. Gives you an indicator light here in the front for charging, and obviously branded with Ray-Ban. And the back here, there's a small button that you would use for pairing, and also the USB-C charging port. So basically you're charging the case, and then from the case, as you insert the glasses, the case is going to charge your glasses. And if you're using them heavily, the battery does run down pretty quickly, but the case is also capable of charging very quickly. So as long as you're a little bit selective on how you're capturing footage or how much you're using them, they should be able to last you a pretty long time. And if you're kind of in between locations as a wedding photographer from one place to the next, just popping them back into the case on that ride over will get you charged up pretty quick. So really good experience in that. I don't expect the battery to last too long based on how many features is really packed into this just set of glasses. But here we're going to go ahead and open up. You can see that it's going to be hard to see. Maybe the green light does illuminate here. And that will give us, I think, green light illuminated would indicate a full charge, and I think it does turn to an amber color as it is charging, or as your battery is not at 100%. Now, there is a little bit of an arrow here, a sticker that we're going to pull, and I believe that's going to expose the contacts on the inside of the glasses to the charging port in the case. So now actually, as I've done that, the light here is now showing amber, which probably means it is charging to some degree. Now, the good news here is that as I open these, I do see the style is matte, which is what we've been after this entire time. This is kind of more consistent with the pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses that I do own, so I did want the style to match. I didn't like how the shiny kind of brought a little bit more attention to the glasses themselves, because I don't typically wear glasses, so I wanted it to be as sort of natural as possible. Now, it's pretty amazing how they've kind of set up the glasses. It just kind of read out to me that the charging battery life is at around 74%, but the speakers are kind of right above the ear, and it's pretty incredible how good the sound quality is, considering the size of the speakers and the fact that you can't really hear them if you're standing next to me, which is great. So you can take phone calls in private, you can listen to music without disrupting anyone. Of course, we have on the left side here is the camera, and on the right side here is the light. So the light will illuminate when you're either taking a photo or recording, so that people do know that you are using them and that they are being recorded. I think that's more of a privacy feature more than anything else. There is also on the right side here is like a touchpad where if you swipe left and right while music is playing, that will lower and raise the volume, which is great. I believe there are potentially some touchpad features on the left-hand side, but again, I still have some to learn about these glasses as well. There's also a power switch here on the inside of the left earpiece, which, so you can wear these and have them switched off so that they're not draining battery. And then under the bridge of the nose is, again, 2 contacts that will be allowing you to charge these when they are inserted into the case, which also has those contacts there. So really cool design. I love the look of the case itself. I obviously looking at these for the first time now in the correct style. The matte is definitely what I've been after this whole time. So we slip them on. They're very comfortable, lightweight considering all the tech that is packed inside of there. And so I'm grateful that this came in the correct way this time and that we can kind of start putting this behind us and just enjoying these by getting really great behind the scenes coverage. I actually love bringing these also out to personal events, family events, my kids' baseball games, whatever it might be. It enables me the ability to record moments and still be able to enjoy them fully with my own eyes rather than holding a device up in front of my face. I think life is meant to be enjoyed with our eyes, and this gives us the benefit of both enjoying that and also documenting it at the same time. So it's very easy voice commands to get the recording initiated or the picture taken. That's just based off that Meta sort of AI. And you can also ask it a whole bunch of different commands based on what you're looking at. You can get more information on locations that you might be in. So a lot of really great, cool features that I've only begun to still scratch the surface, even having these for about 2 weeks now. So, we're excited about continuing to enhance the coverage that we're able to provide. And, I definitely recommend, go out and look into these a little bit more, because you got to keep up with all the trends, all the different advancements in technology. And for us as creatives especially, this is definitely going to give us another way to just kind of provide different types of content, which is always important, especially for social media formats as well. So who knows, they may have a feature in the future that will allow you to record more horizontal footage. But for now, as far as I know, this is all vertical, and that's perfect for Instagram and TikTok and all that sort of thing. So really happy with these. I'm glad the whole process is kind of coming to an end, because it can be a bit frustrating when it seems to be the simplest of tasks, just ordering a pair of glasses and having it arrive the way you ordered it, or actually arrive to begin with. So appreciate Ray-Ban at least taking care of that replacement order. Appreciate you guys checking in on this video. You can feel free to drop any comments, ask me any questions you might have about these, and I can give you my best response based on my experiences so far. And that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will check you guys out on the next one.